What is up, guys? Wraith here, Graybearded Gaming Society, and we are here on EverQuest's 23rd birthday. Paying a little respect to the place that, at least for me, it all started right outside the gates of Falwith. Of course, this particular character is one of my classics, one of the oldest guys I have remaining. This would be my Druid. My original Druid, who kind of fell off, unfortunately. Like I said, I ran him all the way into Plains of Power. You know, got him into the hard 60s and got his epic and got a lot of stuff done. And he just he fell to the wayside when the clerics and the rogues and the shaman and everybody else needed more attention. But I still have him. You can see he's actually still wearing his original epic. He still has all kind of fun toys with him, just from back in the day that I just can't see getting rid of, even though, again, this is live. But this right here is where it all started for me, guys. Right outside the gates of Falwith when I made my very first character. I still have a character named similarly. My very first character was actually a High Elf Paladin. Not a very great idea at the time. He was re-rolled to make a High Elf Enchanter, which I had many, many ridiculous adventures with. And then finally, at some point, I actually re-rolled him because I had, back in the day when the body stats mattered, right, in our classic P99 days, I'd put all the body stats into strength so I could carry more stuff. And ended up re-rolling him, so my Enchanter is actually only 22 years old, and this guy here is 23 years old. Not doing a P99 this week or anything, just wanted to send a little shout out to the game that's been just so huge and impactful for me for all these years. Like I said, I'll be running out of town this weekend for the wife because we have a different kind of anniversary coming. And no, I didn't plan on, having EverQuest anniversary right at the same time as my own anniversary, but it just works out happily that way sometimes. So we are going to be out of town this weekend, so I'll miss most of my primetime gaming time, footage time. But I wanted to stop everything and kind of do, like I said, just a quick shout out. Happy birthday to EverQuest. Like I said, I know I went with live instead of the P99 experience just for this evening so I could travel around a little bit better and get that little blast from the past. But this is one of the guys right here that years and years ago started it all for me right here. So, guys, if you're still playing EverQuest, there's still lots of live. There's still lots of P99. There's a couple other variants running around out there. So I still think it's the greatest MMO ever. It is definitely still more group-oriented than a lot of the new ones, but it's still a total blast. The game is absolutely gigantic, and there's always something to do. If you guys want to check it out, by all means, check it out. I'll actually drop a link below to the anniversary event for anybody who still plays in live that maybe didn't know it was coming up. But for everybody else, we will catch you guys after I get back from my trip. As always, guys, stay safe. Stay distant. Happy birthday, EverQuest. 23 years. Let's go. I had to pop back in. I had to do it. I can show you right here in my little log. I sat down to camp out of the game. Some things, guys, never, ever change. I sat down, and an orc pawn thought it would be a great idea to run up and try to take a cheap shot at me since I was sitting. He hit me for 6. My damage shields combined hit him for 35 and insta-gibbed him. I didn't even turn around to see a corpse. He just went poof. I didn't even get a chance to hit him. I just thought that was hilarious. Because everybody knows what's the worst thing happen when you sit down and med. If something runs up and hits you, it still happens. It still happens, guys. The orc pawn's got to be the bravest thing in the game. Because here we are, level 2 orc pawn, charging down to level 67 druid. Alright. Had to throw that in there. Catch you later, guys.